Hello? Hello? Alright, hello, hello, hello. We are going to be doing some Dark Souls today. This is attempt number 2. Brand new. Oh, right, I have to type on the keyboard. This time playing the PC edition. I set my game. Dark Souls, whatever. That's what I'm working on right now. So just to make sure. Yep, playing Dark Souls. Cool. Alright, I have not streamed on PC in a good while, but definitely excited to be doing so. I'm gonna start out with Bandit class. Gotta pick Master Key as the starting thing. As much as I'd like to pick the old Witch's Ring and talk to Quilana, I believe it is, the Master Key is just too good. Average physique, because I like the way the armor looks. As bad as it sounds, the calmer face suits me the best. And alright, we are ready to go. Oh, by ready to go.
Age of ancients,
I mean, ready to quietly
the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight.
You know what? I don't think I forget the Witch of Izalith's name.
And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Pygmy's possibly the toughest boss I've known.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Seath's design is the perfect one. It looks really good. You know? For a race of immortal stone dragons. Seath
Thus began the age of fire.
Just a mess.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers.
Whoa, I got 2 viewers all of a
And
sudden?
man sees not light,
Welcome
but
to the
only
chat,
endless
guys.
nights.
I really like that armor, so I'm pretty sure it's the
And amongst the
looted
living are
set
seen
from Demon's Souls. And that's just a nice little throwback.
carriers of the accursed dark sign.
The Cursed Dark Side. Which is apparently only accursed if you're not the chosen undead. Because otherwise you're just friggin' immortal.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
Oh, I love how like
And in this
creepy
land,
and dark this place looks.
the undead are corralled and led to the north.
Seriously, it can't
Where
just
they
be
are
me
locked
that
away
thinks that sounds like distant
to await
gunfire.
the end of the world.
Right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I just keep expecting to see Price from Modern Warfare.
This is your fate.
Luckily, a kind gentleman is about to, well, actually, what he's about to do is do to that body what the Asylum Demon is going to do to him in about 5 minutes. He's going to have a bad day. You'd think the roof would be a good idea, right? Like, nobody to deal with, you get a high view, all that kind of stuff. And then the Asylum Demon punts you through the floor. Alright, so excuse the graphics and the environmental lag, guys. My computer is not the greatest. I have the remastered version on Xbox, but due to some technical issues, we're just going to be running a straight original Dark Souls playthrough. There's our buddy. He's the Asylum Demon's older brother, who will beat my ass later. But until that moment, I don't have to deal with him, and that makes me happy. I gotta say, I don't know if I changed the brightness on this when I first played it, but I can see way better than I could playing on the Xbox. I think I need to up the brightness next time. First bonfire. Alright. What is... Alright, just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to mute my mic momentarily. Hello again, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Unexpected phone call from my mother needing some technical support. But we are back in it. We are ready to go toe-to-toe with Asylum. Oh, yay, I never realized. You can just see him standing up there waiting for you. Oh, you can't pan the camera up that much when you come in, though. Oh, man. Oh, this is a whole different experience now that I played it on Xbox. Jeez. This is slow. We'll see what we can do with Asylum. Alright. I like to fight them with the blade for a little bit in the broken way, just to get back into the swing of things. I never plan on like... Oh wow, this is barely... Alright, Asylum. You're killing my frame rate. I'm gonna... Jeez. Oh, the pains of old computers. We don't need a high frame rate to kill Asylum. That's not an actual, weapon. Hey, spider shield. No, that's actually, it's a better shield than I thought. I didn't realize it's 100% physical damage blocking. It's just really good, like really good. A lot of shields might be good. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing this. I put it out of this, bro. There you go. I was so annoyed when I saw that damage until I remembered I haven't actually put all that. That's not good. Am I below? Yes, I'm below 25%, so I still have a quick roll. Later on, I will be having a shield, but I don't want the quick one. Great shield, just for this ability. Regular shields aren't worth it for me.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity.
Dude, you must not have cared very much about
you
this
and I
mission.
are both
One death. Drive you nuts. I'm about to die a million times. Yeah, I'll take on your mission.
I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit.
Dude, not a problem. You give me that Estus, I'll do anything. I need this stuff. You guys can tell I am taking my ADHD
make his pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know.
Well, the fate of the undead
and I can die with hope
for
in my
me
heart.
at least, it's going to be beating myself.
One more thing. Here,
everyone else, I hope,
an Estus
I don't know, gets better, dies. I don't really know what the undead want. Do they want to die forever? Do they want to come back to life?
And this.
Be human?
Now, I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
About that whole harming me after death thing, thanks for the source. That was entirely unnecessary. If you just walk away, he dies and gives you the sword. Let me put my nose on this one, right? But, why let him die peacefully? You can just murder him. Up here. Ooh. Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna clip me with that? Oh. There you go, guys. There goes my 100% never taking damage run from Dark Souls. I guess we'll just have to do a regular then. Man, the arrows look weird in this game. Like, they're all, like, weirdly lit. They look like Nerf darts, almost. Hey, buddy. So this guy's just here so you can practice backstabs, as you would be completely unable to tell from the missing backstab there and just hitting twice. Asylum. Sorry to drop in. Oh, my jokes are terrible, but I make myself laugh, so it's good. 1, 2, 3. See ya, buddy. Man, Asylum, you act real tough for someone who goes down. Oh, ooh, nose is itchy. Man, you can still hear the other Asylum demons just walking around, but he's a problem for future me. That's not a problem for present. Alright, I'm just gonna yeet myself off this cliff.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran, land of the lords. They did not get creative with their names, did they? Well, luckily, all of these lords are gonna get bodied by just one regular dude who doesn't, literally can't stay down. Every time you kill me, I will get back up and come at you again. And that is the ultimate circle. Because I only have to live once. Okay. We're gonna rest, so that's lit and cast eviction. Then we're gonna run around and collect all the items we can before I start talking. At which point I'll probably quiet down a little bit, just because, you know, I don't want to interrupt. I might comment on what they're saying, but for the most part, I want to let you guys experience, experience the dialogue. Man, that was a brain fart and a half. My thought ended and my brain became there, and that's it. That was the end. Which is something you'll notice a lot. 90% of the time my brain is either TV static or elevator music. Quite frankly, I'm impressed that I, you know, get through the day. Alright. I've always like heard the joke that in New Game Plus one of these chests is a mimic. I've never actually played New Game Plus though, so I couldn't do it. That would be hilarious. Like coming down here to just get some free homeward bones and just get eaten by a mimic. Alright, time to drop in on some skeletons. Oh, no. Guys, I'm not even going for like the deep items yet. I'm standing on the staircase. You can't kill me yet. At least let me run deeper in so I'm surrounded by 12 of you and can't get the stuff again. Soul Blast, I'm dead. See ya. Hey buddy. Well, excuse me. Now, in the true Dark Souls way, I am going to run away like a bitch. Because let's be real, that is the true Dark Souls way. Frig, they're following me. Crap. Get to the bonfire and sit. Get to the bonfire and sit. Get to the bonfire and sit. Woo! Alright. Man, my computer is dying like this. Right.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
So,
Ring them both.
was Blighttown
and
always
something
like a
happened.
nightmare of poison,
Brilliant,
bugs,
right?
and
Not
awfulness?
much to go on.
And that's why
I
they
have a
named it
feeling that won't
Blighttown?
stop you.
Or was it
So,
originally something
there you go.
else and they just
It
renamed
is
it
why
when
you
it
came,
became
isn't it?
poison?
To this accursed land of the undead.
And dude, I don't know why I came here. I woke up in a hole in 5 minutes.
Ah,
I'm
your
just
face.
rolling with it. They gave me an
You're
axe on it.
practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve
Correct?
quite
I
a
don't know
bit.
what you're talking about. I'm gorgeous. Look at that face, guys. Model videos, am I right?
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself
That
summoned.
line always confused me.
And the quickest way,
'Cause, like,
although I'd never
You don't
do
have
it,
to be a cleric
is to
to
kill
summon
a
people.
healthy
Anybody can
undead
summon.
and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Is it though?
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever.
Dude, don't
You
get
might
aggressive with me. We were
regret
having a
it.
conversation. This is how conversation goes. You never talked to anybody before? Alright, your turn, haircut.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Tharaland. Have you business with us?
I don't
If
like
not, I'd prefer to
how
keep a distance,
velvety your
if
voice
possible.
is. I am. I mean, I already know I should be suspicious of you.
Hello there.
But even if I didn't
I
know
realize
that,
that I have
would be
requested that
suspicious
we
of you just
retain our
based on your
distance.
voice.
But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will.
Like,
Here,
actually,
take
dude,
this
you
as a
should work
token
on
of
that. You're a
peace.
cleric, right?
No,
I mean,
go ahead.
once again, I know
It's for
you're
you.
a bag of dicks, but like, if you don't want people to instantly assume you're a bag of
Oh
dicks,
my. You again.
you should work on
Oh,
the voice.
I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Dude, sure.
Very well.
Teach me miracles.
Then first, a covenant with the
And
gods.
you guys do not understand the force of will it takes me to not just spin the camera constantly while these guys are talking.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
And they will not be very effective, because I don't have a ton of faith, dude. Especially not in whatever god.
My companions are Milady and her young knights.
Although real
She
talk,
is
here,
young,
if gods
but
in real life
burdened
were
by
like
an
gods in
undead mission.
souls, like if I
We
could
are
just
her
go to a
defenses
city and
to
my
keep
god
her
is
from
sitting on a
harm.
throne, and if I kneel to him, he lets me throw like
An undead mission?
I would be the most
Regrettably,
religious man in the
I
world. let
cannot
me
share
tell you.
that with you. But you are my pupil.
Although,
Perhaps
if anyone
if
out
you
there, if
show
you're
your
not a
faith.
god and you can still give me the ability to throw lightning bolts,
Very well.
I'll worship you.
I
dude.
can
That's not
surely
an issue.
tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires.
I've played
with
this game about
humanity.
17
Through
times.
kindling,
I just
We
realized
shall one day be granted
kindling, like the kind of
magnificent
kindling you would
powers.
use for a real fire, not a bonfire. Like, guys, am I brain damaged? Actually, I've played this game like a million times, and I just now
Come again.
realized
The
kindling. Yeah, the stuff you use to make fires. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just brain dead. That's it. Alright, we're gonna pop some souls. I don't know why I'm doing this actually. Wait, do I start with enough dex? I think, yeah, you don't need much dex for this one. That's what I'm going for, so I'm gonna burn as many souls as possible, leveling up my strength before I go die. My sword. 3. Alright, 7. Okay. From here on out, we are gonna go dive to some skeletons. So I heard an interesting thing about this chest while we're here. I heard that if you lose like a game vital item, like the Lord Vessel, if you somehow delete that item, if you reload Firelink, in theory, that item will be in this chest waiting for you so that you can't destroy your game by accident. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get a game. Soul of a Lost Undead. I will do that at some point. But before that, time to die. Okay. Hey guys. Hello. I know I'm trespassing. I know. I'm aware there's a dress code, you know, bones only. If you look at me though, you'll see I am a rather skinny, emaciated man. Does that count as close enough to bones for you? I didn't think so. Now this is for no reason other than I need to pick up all of the items. The binoculars are useless pretty much. I mean, they're not like useless. They do what binoculars do, they like see things far away. I just have no personal use for them, and so I call them useless. Hello. Excuse me, sir. That's frightening. This is one of those games you gotta like use the claw to move around the screen. You gotta hold the B on the screen. And then in a similar vein, to jump in this game, you have to tap B while you are holding B. Okay. So first things first, burn that. And you're gonna burn that. And of course, oh, I forgot the abilities, so just add everything. Now, this Y here. What? My strength isn't even high enough to wield it. That's not. Does that do it? Oh, come on. Even with two hands, I still can't wield his Y-hander. Alright, battle axes. You know what, while we're standing here, before we move off, I'm going to read some item descriptions. The undead treasures these Belgrade flasks filled with Estus upon fire fills HP. The Estus flasks are linked to the fire healers. The Dark Tales also make weapons. An emerald flask from the Keeper's sword. She lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it. Cracked Red Eye Orders. Defeat the master of the world you have and acquire humanity. The Cracked Red Eye Order allows players to temporarily initiate this ability, normally limited to the Dark Wraiths of Cav. The Dark Wraiths are badasses, and I will struggle to fight later on. Black Separation Crystal. This black crystal, long a symbol of farewell, is granted to the vanished undead. The crystal sends phantoms back to their homes or sends them back to yours. Beware of fickle use of this item if you intend to nurture relations. Skip the fire bombs, because, you know, they're bombs from fire. Void's Talisman. Talismans utilize the Allfather Lord's cleric knights to hunt down the undead. Blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. In the outside world, the undead are cursed creatures, and Lloyd's cleric knights are widely praised for combatants. This blessed talisman blocks recovery, allowing the knights to fight with impunity. Home of Things. Bone Fragment is used to fight flesh. Return the last bonfire used for resting. Bonfires are fueled by bones of the undead. In rare cases, the strong urge of their previous owners to seek bonfires and chant the bones of colonists. Rare Humanity. Rare tiny black sprite feather. It's used to gain 1 humanity and restore a large amount of HP. This black sprite is called humanity, but little is known about its true nature. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity from void and source? So my head is that humanity, like the soul, is the source of all life, and the fire, and all that kind of stuff, right? And that's why you would level up in the fire. Why the fire, why the bosses have a ton of souls and like they're super strong, souls of life, right? So my pet theory is that humanity is the darkness within all humans, because right outside Manus is who's like the son of the abyss or something like that. I can't remember his actual name. There's just a whole bunch of humanity floating around, and boy, it tries real hard. Coins don't matter, none of my weapons have good descriptions because they're all just generic. Like, This is an axe. You can use it to hit things. I am gonna pop a humanity though. I always like to pop one at the beginning of the game and see how long I can keep it. Typically, if I don't get invaded, I can keep it until that first Black Knight upgrades me. So we're gonna see. I honestly can't remember if this game has that mechanic or not. I thought it did, where if your strength is just a little too low for a weapon, you can wield it with your hands. I know they have that in the remastered version, but my PC is not good enough to run the remastered version. We're just playing the original Paperboy edition. So I can't quite remember what exactly they changed. Oh, man. What exactly they changed. Okay, that was just unfair. Between the remaster and the original. I mean, aside from graphics, because boy, the remaster was just gorgeous. Like the Dark Souls games, especially like Dark Souls 3, and I mean the remaster, they're just some of the most. Oh, that was pure panic. I thought I was going off the edge. They're like the most visually appealing game. There's so many fantastic visuals, and it's all done so well. Like, we haven't seen them yet, but the giant crystal lizard from Dark Souls 3 are just genuinely gorgeous. Okay, up to the official first area. Hello, good sir. Wow, that was some lag coming into this area. Hello. I gotta say, it feels a little unfair. Like, I can just touch these guys and they go. On the flip side, though, I don't really care if it's unfair. I think it's unfair that the Horus Demon is 12 feet tall and has a hammer bigger than me. But that's not going to stop him from throwing me off the top of the castle. So, you know, fair is subjective. Anything up here? Man, I have not played this game in a while. And you guys get to see me shake the rust off live. Ooh, fun for you. I mean, not really, it just means I'm gonna die a lot, but you know. Tomato, tomato. Oops. I was thinking with my swing there, so I just swung and hit that. Oh, yes. Gotta always pick up the rubbish. Are you really the chosen undead if you don't have rubbish in your inventory? I don't think so. I gotta say, I really approve of the moves and fixes they've made to their games. Like, I understand why some of them are more simple. This is a much older game. But, like, such a dull moveset for the Battle Axe, and in Dark Souls 3, it's just so good. Closer. You're gonna kill me later. That's a problem for future. Is it just me, or like, I feel like you get less in a remaster? I mean, you get less souls in the original remaster. Alright, gotta light the bonfire. Gotta sit at the bonfire, so actually check. Because in this game, yeah, if you don't sit at the bonfire, it doesn't count, and you don't start with teleportation in this game, like you do in all the other ones. Alright, come on, dude. You gotta just rush me like that, you couldn't just die. Oh wow, there are some issues happening That was just bad. I apologize for anybody watching us to watch my other computer stream capture. It's not. It works. Game still runs, haven't crashed yet. Which is actually a good now. Because it's a genuine issue. Oh, yo, if I come kill these guys down here, I should get another 50 and hopefully get it. So, this merchant here, usually I kill him when I go for this build because he has the Uchigatana. But, because I'm going strength in this one, he is safe from anything I would. Because I literally can't consider. This is also going to be a short stream tonight. I've been running some tests with my mic, and it's quite frankly giving me a headache to wear for this long. So I think we're gonna beat Taurus today, and then I'm gonna. But up until that point, you guys will get to watch me and my computer struggle through this. I think the computer's struggling more than I am, but you know, who's to say? I'm also annoyed that I missed that jump. Oh, you know what? I jumped like it was Dark Souls. Okay, so the issue there. In Dark Souls 1, you sprint by holding the B button, and then you jump by tapping the B button while you are sprinting. In Dark Souls 2 and 3, which I've just finished playing through a few days ago, you sprint by holding B, but you jump by clicking in on the left stick. And so instead of tapping B to make that jump just now, I clicked in on the left stick, and instead of jumping, I just ran off the ledge. Like a true expert in games. I just didn't even jump. Okay, round 2 of the jump is currently the toughest enemy we fought yet. And I missed again. You know what? I don't care. It's just a crossbow. It's not worth a third run for that jump. I'm just gonna go get murdered by that Black Knight and hope that after doing so I collect enough souls to buy it. Man, the phantoms look real. Like every time I see a phantom like that on fire, I'm always shocked. I'm like, what NPC is just sitting out on fire? Oh, come on, man. Just walk into this place. See, didn't need to go get that crossbow. I just got one. Wow, that was... Okay, firebomb guys, I'm gonna need you to stop. You're actually lagging. Which is not bode well if you get the blessings. Hopefully, if I can fix my tech issues, I will switch back to the PC version. Which I might do anyway. I mean, to the Xbox version. I might do that anyway, switch back to the remaster and just have this as like a technical test stream, pretty much. I had a lot of issues to figure out when it didn't work. I had to update my OBS, I had to fix my... Discovered my mic just doesn't work on Xbox. So that was a fun thing to realize where my $110 is. And then to get this running, yeah, my computer's done. So, luckily, I mean hopefully, we'll beat Taurus Demon before my computer catches on fire. But, barring that, at the very least, you know, if my computer catches fire, I have an excuse to buy a new one. I don't have money to buy it, but I'll have an excuse to. And who needs money to buy peripherals for just these days? That's what credit cards are for. Alright, disclaimer, that is not what credit cards are for. Do not be irresponsible with credit cards, it will ruin your life. Seriously, credit score is important, kids. this right here, the Gold Pioneers, that is the item that is going to allow us to kill Forrest. Because for whatever reason, he is one of the bosses that gives me the most trouble in the game. He shouldn't, like, he's just, you know, a basic demon monster with a big axe. But I'd rather fight Gwyn or the gargoyles, or heck, I'd even rather fight Quailog than fight Forest. Quailog is taking my mission. Forest Demon, which is bodies, he takes me out. So this is going to be very hard to check this one. Try to sneak up on this guy and backstab. Yes! Landed it! And now we run. Now we run away. Well, at the very least, we run to here, where we will then wait and try to farm backstabs on this guy without him completely obliterating us. Which realistically is what's going to happen. I don't think I have ever beaten this guy on my first try. He gets me every time. Wait a minute. Can you just... Wait a minute. Can you just bait out that stab? If I back up and at least bend at me and stab every time... Oh, guys, chat, I think I figured it out. We can just bait that stab. Wow. I don't know how I've never figured that out before. Okay. Didn't stab that time. Can I hit you though? Are you low enough for me to just hit you? Yes, you are. Oh, yo! He dropped his sword immediately. Nice. That is what you want to see, guys. Stream. There's no other explanation for it. Stream luck is real. I have fought that guy every time I've played it. Only 2 times he's dropped his sword for me are when I was streaming. Oh, I forgot I had so many souls I could get items. Well, either way, we're gonna fight Taurus Demon. I have 7 Estus and I'm still human, so might as well just run into it. Gonna try to get this. Yeah, 2 large shards. I am ready to upgrade. That's the ideal of a mod, is the large shards, because that way I can upgrade. If I get enough regular shards, if I can just buy. Oh man, almost bad. I forgot about the crossbow. But if I get enough regular Titanite shards, then I can upgrade my weapon to +5. Well, +4. Yeah, no, +5. And then to get it to +6, I need to go to Andre and get him to do it. But from +6 to +9, which I'll use a lot of shards, I can just do that myself at a bonfire. Weapon box. So I always like to get my weapons up to +6 before I move down to Quailog, like to Invite Town. So that way any large shards I get while I am way far away from Andre, I can just upgrade manually. And by the time I'm getting chunks, hopefully I'm near Andre again. In Sens, or I'm in Anne Orlando and going to teleport. So you can cheese this guy out. If you run to the edge there, you can drop on his helmet with a reaching attack. I've never been successful in that though. Like I'll get him once, but then he'll hit me while I'm climbing the ladder back up or knock me off the edge. So I like to just wait for him to come up, fight him on there. And the gold pine resin, it just trivializes this unit. Like as you can see from the damage there, if you use the gold pine resin on your weapon, you can just crush him. Although honestly, that's the smoothest my Taurus Demon fight has ever been. Typically he gets me 2 or 3 times. I don't know, maybe it's, you know, chat, maybe you guys are good luck, or maybe you're not good luck, I don't know. Either way, Now we get to run around and listen to my weapon buzz like bad quality fluorescent light bulbs. And trust me, I know all about low quality fluorescent light bulbs. I work in school, it's all we have. Ooh, more souls. I can go buy the repair box. Yo, we're gonna meet the coolest guy in Dark Souls right there. Sup, Solaire?
Hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire.
You know what? You're actually right.
An adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange?
No, it's not strange at all, dude. Everyone's got their own quests.
Reaction. I get that look all the time.
Just think about Haircut back at the at Firelink. His quest is to be a jerk and murder his comrades.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Dude, absolutely. I want to point out, by the way,
the way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined.
Wait, let's get the camera.
In a land
look
brimming
at those
with hollows.
guns.
Could that really be mere
Like,
chance?
look at that.
So what
He's
do you
wearing chainmail,
Why
and it
not
is
help one another on this
straining
lonely
to
journey?
restrain those massive pipes he has
It
on.
pleases me greatly.
He doesn't even need
Well
a
then,
sword. The
take
guy comes at him, and he's just gonna rip their head off.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out.
Yeah?
The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure.
I can't
There's
tell
no
if you're
telling
hitting
how
on
much
me or
longer
not,
your
Solaire,
world
but I
and
am
mine will
open to
remain
that.
in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by
Dude,
its brilliant aura.
As much as I appreciate it, I will
You must be
never
blind.
summon anybody to help me in a with a boss in Dark Souls. I just like to fight them one-on-one no matter what. I will fail quest lines
hello
and
there.
everything. 'Cause
I will stay behind.
I
The
just
gaze
like
of
to
the
fight
sun.
the boss.
The sun is a wondrous
it.
body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Solaire, you are, dude. You have such a huge following, man. You are plenty of people's son, I'm sure. Alright. We'll go sit down, we'll buy the repair box, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. I just really wanted to get the technical stuff down for streaming tonight, so it's a short one. By next stream, it will hopefully be longer. Alright. Cool. You didn't kill me. I'm falling down the stairs while I'm flying, but that was acceptable. Kick. I love the ladder kicking. It's such like a weird thing. I don't know why kicking the ladder like makes it longer, but you know, I love it. Oh man, guys, I'm at like 10 frames a second. I hope it looks better for you than it does me. Yeah. Oh, where did you come from? Guys, we're barely holding on here. We're struggling. Let's just get to the merchant. Come on, you can do it. Why do you need to shoot? You can just beat him. Okay, repair box.
Oh,
Alright,
thanks. Come back.
gotten the repair box. While we head back, I'm going to grab some items. And by items, I mean souls. Yep. First death. Rolling off a ledge. It wouldn't be a real Dark Souls stream if I didn't die like an idiot. Cool. Man, and of all the ways to die, like I was doing great, flawless run, I obliterated the forest demon. He usually gives me so much trouble. I just roll off a ledge. There's not even any enemies around. I just hit B too many times coming out of the menu. And that's it. I'm done. So, oh man. Alright, spear guys are coming at me. I'm gonna sit to reset the area. I'm gonna burn the souls. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna reverse my hollowing again because I have a free mini. And then we're gonna call it for the night. Okay. Pump and strength. We want to hit 24. Use this one. Oh, I forgot to reverse. Guys, I'm on. Oh no, are you kidding me? This game doesn't have it at all? I don't have enough decks! I thought you needed 10 decks for this computer, and I was right. That's what it is. Well, alright. It was lovely streaming for all of you guys. We're gonna call it here for the night. I hope everyone has a great evening.